Very, very warm welcome. This is Ornavo Chaudhary. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arun Foot. It's the FIFA World Cup final tonight. It's the biggest match of the year. Yes, it is the biggest match of the year. It is the final at the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford between Spain and Argentina, the European champions versus the defending world champions. And the question is, can Argentina defend their title? Or can Spain win it against them? And let's quickly go through the lineups. There are a few changes here and there. Let's speak about them. Spain, actually, with the same lineup as in the semifinals. Unai Simon in goal, Pedro Porro, Pau Cubarsí, Aymeric Laporte, and Marco Correa in defense. Captain Rodri is joined by Fabian Ruiz in the attacking positions, Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, and Alex Baena. And Mikel Oyarzabal will be the lone attacker for the Spaniards as they start. That's the lineup that Luis de la Fuente believes can get Argentina defeated tonight, while the Argentinians start with Emi Martinez. Montiel comes in. Christian Romero and Lisandro Martinez, once again, the centre back pairing. Tagliafico remains as left back. Nico Gonzalez comes in. Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, and Rodrigo de Paul comes also in, meaning that amongst others, there is no Leandro Paredes. While up front, Julian Alvarez and captain Lionel Messi. So those two up front, and that is the combination that we will see. Vikram, hi, I am good. How are you? Welcome back. So do cast your votes in regard to who you guys think will win or will lose in this final. And as always, when you are here on Arun Foot, please do like, please do share, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. We are growing nicely. We stand at 4,646 subscriptions. So thank you as that. And also a little while ago, I was on Times Now talking about this final. So if you want, it's a little portion of it is on YouTube available, sorry, on Twitter available, or X as people call it nowadays. And there you can potentially watch a little bit of me talking about the World Cup final. So we are all looking forward to this match, the biggest match of the year. And let's talk into it. As I was speaking a little earlier, I said on Times Now, to me, I feel that Spain is a little bit more settled as a team, is a little bit more better on that front, and that's the so-called test, I think, for Argentina. Can they, with their kind of game, with their kind of game control, can they manage it against the Spaniards? And on the other side, can Spain play a typical game as they have in this World Cup? Controlling the ball, playing the ball, and that will be very, very interesting to see as the MetLife Stadium is completely full, mainly in blue and white in Albi Celeste. Um, there are these pockets of yellow available or visible, but I would say 80, 85% in the hands of Argentinian fans tonight. So that's clearly evident here from the MetLife Stadium. And yeah, it will be very interesting to see what kind of a game do we get tonight. And because there are those who will say, you know what, it's going to go in a certain way. It's not going to go in a certain way. So therefore, yeah, lovely shot of the MetLife Stadium and sort of limited access to the stadium. You have to drive, and so therefore that's going to be very, very interesting. Vikram says, just thinking, sir, ISL is supposed to improve our national football, produce good player, but it's all gone bad. What's your thoughts? It's club fault or spending too much money, feeling sad for our football. Vikram, the problem is multifold. I think grassroots and youth football is something um, has been an issue, right? Not only since yesterday, you know, and so therefore that's the reality, and the focus has been on the ISL teams, on the league rather than on development, and that will be the challenge, and That's those are some of those realities that we'll have to live with. And if I like it, you like it. Those are currently the realities of Indian football, and I guess they will change, and that is something which is there. Instead of Minerva is so bad, why did only they win the Gothia Cup and the other seven teams don't even win a single match in the group stage? Takashil, very, very simply because Minerva is playing with an academy team in a grassroots football competition, while other teams, for example, Sudeva Delhi, played in the elite level and they played the Puma Cup, and there an Indian team, whatever, even Minerva would not have a chance. So therefore, welcome to reality. And yeah, PR does well, but a year or two on, where are those players? Why are we not talking anymore about the 2034 World Cup squad or whatever it is? Why are we suddenly talking about an under 12s, under 14s, and whatever? So, yeah, let's not even talk about it. Hi, Utsav. Hi, Raj. Who are you supporting today? Are you Spain? Um, I've always liked Spanish football, and looking at it, and yeah. I've always said that, according to me, you know, France and Spain were the top favorites, which I would have said, the France Spain semi-final most probably was the top game in that way. And on the other side, and yeah, it is the way it is, and now Argentina and Messi have to prove what they're capable of. This is a real test tonight, and the question is, of course, if the Spanish team can do what they need to do. Advantage for them, of course, is that they did win the Euro a couple of years back. Uh, you know, so therefore that's the reality. Kerala government gives holiday to schools and colleges tomorrow. Yeah, Babalu's great. I don't know if there's a holiday tomorrow in Argentina or in Spain. So therefore, for me, yeah, again, I would have, you know, if you want to go to school, you should be allowed to go to school and not be given a forced holiday. Spain, let's go, says Raj. Kroos said that if Spain scored first, they will score three or four. Ayush, that's the thing, the big danger that there is, right? That if Spain gets into their flow and Argentina aren't able to block it, I think um, it could go that way. I think for the game, it would be more interesting if actually Argentina can go ahead. What does Spain then do? Because Argentina has been also very dodgy in their defending as well, right? So we're not getting out of that. And to me, that's going to be a very interesting test tonight to see who amongst the teams plays how. Does Spain from the start control the ball? Does Argentina sort of fall back and allow them to control the ball, play the ball? That's gonna be a real test or would they do something differently, and that will be very interesting to see. Madrid fans are most confused now. Why would they be, Raj? Um, it's Lionel Messi versus Spain, so I guess they would be for Spain, right? Which team is supporting? Spain, Aman, if you ask me that way. Why don't people simply can understand that if our youth players is so good and academies are top academies and we are beating top teams, how many are youth players scouted by top teams in Asia? Vikram, very good question. You know, so that's a problem that there is. If our players were so good, and it's not been happening for the last few weeks or months, so all these European youth tournaments over the summer are nice to play. The work is done throughout the year. Yeah. Said hypothetically, if we build an OCI only national team in the summer win Asian Cup, don't you think the grassroots funds will go down even more? No. Why would it go down, Utsav? Is the money drying out in Morocco? Is it drying out in Algeria? Is it drying out in Tunisia? It is rather focusing the support on that football, right? And you're talking about winning the Asian Cup. Even with an OCI team tomorrow, uh, you know, uh, um, we're not going to win the Asian Cup. So therefore, in this theory, we're going 20, 30, 40, 50 years ahead. For us, just to play is, I think, very, very important. And Vijay will go mad if Argentina wins. His reaction of Egypt was crazy. Could be Viju Bhai could be enticed for a crazy reaction um, if Argentina win. But let's see what happens. I was surprised. I mean, little early on, I was on Times Now. We were speaking about the World Cup, and interesting. Carlos Alcaraz, one of the guys there for the FIFA World Cup. Iniesta, Iniesta on the one side. Oh, in the end, this very, very special Louis Vuitton case. The real FIFA World Cup being shown to the people. So yeah, let's wait and see. All focus will be um, foreign or said to switch nations or go abroad. Okay. Some Indian nationalists are taking ethnical jibes against Kerala for doing this for foreign teams. In my opinion, midwife kids are watching it's completely right to take care of their health. Yeah, yeah. Mario Kempes, winner in 1978. Yeah, nice kiss. Yeah, but it's just the whole nationalistic thing. Yeah, it's not worth a conversation. Yamal playing for Spain. How many young players are playing for senior team because they're not good for even a national team, even around 40 or something? Vikram, very good example. Where is that 15, 16, 17-year-old player um, who could come in, who could step up for India? And yeah, therefore, I totally agree on that front. Shavi, yep, Raj, a legend. When is the kickoff? I thought it was 2 No, it's in 8 minutes. The kickoff Utsav is in 8 minutes. It's a 12:30 kickoff in India. Um, yeah, and we'll have to see what happens after that. So therefore, yeah, very important to think. Yeah, timing of the game. Also, great scenes from all over West Bengal screening. Yeah, that's very interesting to see. Again, they were showing, what was they showing on Times Now? Screening in Trivandrum. Then they were showing a screening or screenings in Bangalore on MG Road, right? So therefore, there's a lot of screenings across India for this World Cup final. We Indians go where Insta trends took us without knowing nothing about anything. Sadly, Vikram, very, very true. France finishing fourth is a failure for them. Yeah, some will say that, some will not. So therefore, yeah, that's something which is very important, and so it's again for me, what they played in this tournament, they would have been, they not only would have been, they were my top favorite in this tournament, but again, we didn't get the result as France, and that's why they couldn't win the tournament. No, only I can say in football. Raj, all the best. Thank God I was out to Miss World Cup final. Utsav, yeah, welcome. And welcome to the final. Um, let's talk about the final. Yes, Sean, we can. Saying nationalism and money were full because everything more wrong. Yeah, but let's leave that aside. Let's focus on the game. I wanted to went a little early on through the lineups. Both the teams ready to come on, and um, Unai Simon in goal for Spain, Pedro Porro as a right back, Marc Cucurella as a left back, Amaric Laporte and Pau Cubarsí as the centre backs. Fabian Ruiz joins captain Rodri in defensive midfield for Spain, Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, and Alex Baena in the attacking positions. Baena on the left, Yamal on the right, and Mikel Oyarzabal as the lone striker for Spain. Well, Emi Martinez starts, as always, for Argentina in goal. Gonzalo Montiel, Christian Romero, Lisandro Martinez, as well as Nicolas Tagliafico in defense. Tagliafico's left back, Montiel as right back, Rodrigo de Paul, Nico Gonzalez are sort of on the right, on the left. Alexis McAllister and Enzo Fernandez in the middle of the park, while Lionel Messi as captain and Julian Alvarez are the two strikers attacking positions. Again, Messi has got free space, and therefore we'll see. On the bench, David Raya, Juan Garcia, besides Eric Garcia, Marc Bobel, Marcos Llorente, Alejandro Grimaldo, Martin Subamendi, Mikel Merino, Nico Williams, Pablo Gavi, Pedri on the bench, Borja Iglesias, Ferran Torres, Victor Munoz, and Jeremy Pino. While for Argentina, Jeronimo Rulli, Juan Musso as goalkeepers, Facundo Medina, Marcos Senesi, Nicolas Otamendi, Noel Molina, and as defenders, Ezequiel Palacios, Thiago Almada, Valentin Barco, Nico Paz, Giuliano Simeone, Giovanni Lo Celso, Leandro Paredes, Jose Manuel Lopez, as well as Lautaro Martinez as the striking option, with Lionel Scaloni as the coach of Argentina and Luis de la Fuente for Spain. So those are the ones. Both England and France didn't care about the third place match. They just wanted to go home, I guess. If you saw the game last night, then you wouldn't say that. Pablos. England played an exceptional first half. France were disastrous. They came back strongly. So yeah, it was a game. Who's your favorite for Golden Ball? I don't have a favorite. This World Cup has been about teams, uh, and so yeah. 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's a little bit more because both the teams are coming on a little late for the national anthems. Just talk about it after a few people realize the red. Let's hope so. As a Chelsea fan, best of to declare the match score. Did the team reach a city from matches? Team needs to be handed, or team sheets need to be handed over to the ref 90 minutes, ideally latest 60 minutes before. And you used to travel match day -2. So that was the usual traveling time. As such, both the teams coming out with the respective flags. Spain, the home team, and Argentina, the away team. And that is because Spain played the first semi-final and Argentina the second. Both the teams still coming on to the field. The complete squads, not only the first 11, but everyone who's eligible or physically fit to play today is there. Very special procedure started at this World Cup. Yeah, looks nice with those huge flags, the globe as a ball, and okay, the Spanish national anthem being played, and a large Spanish flag coming out. Yeah, I have to do something special. What's your minute? What's your minute? 12. Because I don't give it importance. And did your team trainer? Let's do those days of distraction. That Utsav dependent on where we're coming from, how did we travel. So therefore, there's no general thing to talk about. Spanish anthem is done. The Spanish king in attendance, and now the Indian anthem. So I hear about Pia, but at least they're taking part more. Candidates class must do the same. The level of competition is too low. The level that you're playing, if you're winning going outside of India, and then you're winning, I don't know, 10, 12, 17, 18, 19 nil, then the competition in India is actually better if you play with right academies. So therefore, there's no point. Either you play proper competition where the matches are tight, or maybe you lose matches because you learn something. What are you going to learn from a 19 nil in a 7-a-side game in 40 minutes? This is utterly useless. And again, the Kolkata, the Mayor's 11 used to go in the 80s and 90s to the Gothia Cup. They used to play the proper competition. So yeah, so therefore, yeah, let's leave this aside. And I don't want to talk about it because it's a waste of time. Don't waste my time with all this rubbish because it's going to do nothing for Indian football. It's just filling the pockets of people. So don't stop talking about it. Let's focus on the World Cup final. It's the biggest match of the year. Let's enjoy that game. Let's watch some good football. Let the better team win tonight. Um, that is what I would say. And yeah, do like this. Uh, and um, do like this watch along. Do share it with others. And if you haven't, do please subscribe to Arun Foot. As always, your support is needed to grow the platform. And that is more than welcome um, as such. Only European country which has no licks. Hitesh, as far as I know, yes, I think every other European country has. I really would know a nation which doesn't have actually a song text to their national anthem. Might be wrong, but non common. So when does Zona have a president of province is a state? We have a president, but we also have the chancellor is a different word for prime minister. What's up? Both the teams shaking hands with the match officials. Slavko Vincic, the man as referee from Slovenia, officiating tonight. And and team photos being made, and the flags are being furled together. Referees getting ready to do the coin toss. Nice to see this new Adidas ref jersey now black with for this one with gold Adidas applications. So what we'll do for U17 World Cup? Kaushal, they will put together a squad and they will score in a squad. There is nothing special about it. It's a youth festival. It is just about exposure. It is not about results. If anyone is telling you it is about results, those people do not know and understand football. It's just for exposure. It's a football festival. Go there, enjoy yourselves. Listen, it's a nice little thing. It's the same thing just for national teams to do this. This is the Gothic Cup for the others. Lineups. Unai Simon, as I said, Cucurella, Laporte, Kubarsi, and Pedro Porro in defense. Rodri and Fabian Ruiz in defensive midfield. Dani Olmo in the number 10 position. Alex Baena on the. So they're showing it more of a 4-4-3-3, but it is more of a 4-2-3-1. Um, while Argentina, Emilio Martinez, Nicolas Tagliafico, Lisandro Martinez, Christian Romero, and Gonzalo Montiel as a right back. Nico Gonzalez, Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, and Rodrigo de Paul in midfield. Julian Alvarez as well as Lionel Messi up front in a so-called 4-4-2. I don't think it's a 4-4-2. It's more of a 4-4-1-1 or a 4-2-3-1 sometimes. So it's a little flexible with the Argentinians. And as we see, Luis de la Fuente, highly successful over the last decade, originally with the juniors in Spain and then at the Euros last time around. And Lionel Scaloni could win the World Cup a second time as coach. Everything will depend on Rodrigo for control. Yeah, yeah, it could be. Yeah, full show going on at the MetLife on the other side of the river, New York in the background. Lovely, lovely view. And will be interesting to see how this game really pans out, what these two sides do in this game. Spain playing from left to right, Argentina from right to left. Spain in the traditional yellow, red jerseys as Argentina have kickoff in the all whites. Why this UFC guy in final? Is he UFC guy? I thought Michael Buffer. I mean, I know him from boxing, so he's a ring announcer, as they call it. Yeah, it's all about show today. Spain have the ball in the first few seconds of the game, and it will be interesting to see who takes charge of the game early on. Which Indian state and government is doing most for Indian football? Mizoram, if you ask me. Pedro Porro, Kubasi, to Amaric Laporte, Dani Olmo, Baena, out to Kukurea. That wasn't a clean pass to Porro. Oh, that's a foul from Pedro Porro on Nico Gonzalez. Yeah, Argentina with the ball. Martinez. Emi Martinez. Is it out? Lisandro Martinez, Tagliafico. Oh, tunnels Porro. Alvarez. Romero. Ball with Lisandro Martinez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Enzo. Argentina building up from the back. Even Juventus European have daytime matches. I've probably never seen Champions League matches daytime. Champions League matches happen in daylight, no? If you start the season in August, September, some of the first Lisandro Martinez, Tagliafico. And ball goes out before it reaches McAllister. Throw in for Spain. And Jamal leaves it for Porro, who throws it back to Kubasi. Back to his keeper, Unai Simon. Laporte goes long. Oh, and that should be a foul. Montiel on Alex Baena. Looks to me. Free kick Spain. Nearly 4 minutes gone. Kubasi. Olmo. Nicely done. Oyarzabal. Out to Lamin. Lamin. Olmo. Lamin Yamal. Lamin Yamal. Oh, that's nearly an own goal. First time Spain coming dangerously in an attacking position. Lamin looking for someone else. Finds Olmo. And Emi Martinez with a little bit of luck keeps the ball. Argentina lose the ball. Rodri, Lamine Yamal can't get it in with power. Rodri wins the ball back. Plays it to Lamine. Oh, Spain has to be careful. Mistake from Aymeric Laporte. Messi. Unai Simon. The goal is empty. Spain have the ball back. Fabian Ruiz. It's a wild phase early on. And it's under 15 World Cup. Under 15 football festival. Let's call it what it is. Not a World Cup. Actually, in September, it'll take place. And no, I don't think Argentina are playing high level stuff. They're dropping, as you see in Spain. Yeah. Lamine Yamal, two options. Potentially to already be the hero, the youngster. Laporte. Altubaena. Fabian Ruiz, Rodri. Ball out to Lamine Yamal. Lamine back to his captain. Kubasi, Ruiz, Rodri. Kubasi. Ruiz, Rodri, Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro to his captain. Kubasi back to his keeper. Yeah, Argentina half-heartedly attacking because Lionel Messi is, as he does, he jogs. He doesn't run. He only runs when he has the ball or needs to get to the ball. Oh, mistake. Mini from Laporte gets it to Kubasi. Rodri, nice one. Spain now moving forward. Rodri, and they're holding on to him, and that should be foul from the Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, nicely done, Pedro Porro, and that should be a foul. Referee does not give the foul, and we already have our first scandal. That clearly was a foul on Pedro Porro. Should have been given by the referee. Pedro Porro moves aside. Yeah, McAllister knew what he was doing, ref. Should have been a free kick for Spain. Olmo. Looking to find Cucurella. Nah, ball doesn't come through. Montiel clears it. McAllister. McAllister loses the ball. Lamine Yamal. Oyarzabal wants it to play to Yamal. Tagliafico, and that is given as a foul. Yeah. It's more that situation. Potential through ball for Lionel Messi. Unai Simon just does enough to clear. And at the other end, Lamine Yamal. Okay. That was nearly an own goal from Lisandro Martinez. Argentina in luck in that situation. That's a bad ball from Fabian Ruiz. Throw in for Argentina on the left. Lisandro Martinez across to Cristian Romero. Plays it back to his keeper. Emi Martinez. Lisandro. Looking for Tagliafico, but that ball, goes out. Donald Trump being shown. And Donald Trump is allowed to touch the World Cup by Ronaldo. Okay. Who would have thought that Il Fenomeno would be the bearer of the World Cup trophy for Donald Trump to hold. Or to touch, rather. Sorry. Lamine Yamal. Can't keep the ball in. Throw in Argentina. Clearly evident. Lamine in the game. Lisandro Martinez. Long ball forward. Pedro Porro just does enough. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Ball to Lamine. Can't keep it in again. Throw in for Argentina. 10 minutes on the clock. 64% ball possession to Argentina, to Spain as expected, or one would have expected. Martinez. Spain win the ball back. Rodri. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Baena. Montiel on the ball. Throw in. Laporte to Kubarsi. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro looking for the long ball. Baena keeps it. Cucurella. Ruiz. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! And is it Lisandro Martinez who just kicks the ball out? Back flicks it, I would have said. Olmo and Oyarzabal close by. Corner for Spain in the 12th minute. Baena to take the corner from the right. Spain have a little bit of a height advantage against the Argentinians. A very worried Argentinian fan being shown. Enzo holding on to Rodri. That's Premier League. Ball to, Olmo can't control it. But Spain still have it. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Once it plays out to Baena, Lamine Yamal allows the ball to roll out. Ball back to Simon. Spain allowing it to be with the keeper. Martin headed out, but Spain have the ball back. Oyarzabal, the first touch wasn't good. Spain will win. Argentina will play like France, how France played last FIFA final against Argentina. Ooh, Dani Olmo, that hurt. That hurt. Rodri will win golden ball. Alexis McAllister. Let's see. Sandeep. That's a card. That's very dangerous, very reckless. And no card given, it seems so far. That's an interesting one. Hi, Akash. Welcome. And the Spaniard's asking, hey, how's that not a yellow card? And Vincic, to me, Not a good decision. A lot of stars in the stands. Pharrell Williams being shown at the moment. And ball too long. Amy Martinez. I think Laporta was right at this point. Okay, I don't know what Laporta said, so I don't know what he was right about. Would have to tell me. Good to see Spain is playing, at least trying to play the natural build-up football. Yes, Akash, they are. And Argentina again with rough fouls, which are not being sanctioned. That's the problem. Yeah, that will be given as a foul on Messi from Alex Baena. An interesting Baena doing an Argentinian, using his elbow about referring preferences towards Argentina. Yeah, okay. Yeah, as expected, Argentinian players are not getting booked. Yeah. And that's become a joke, in my opinion. The biggest joke in this World Cup is that Argentinian players most probably could break someone's leg or kill someone and still wouldn't get booked. It's a disgrace. Sorry, it's a complete disgrace, in my opinion. Free kick for Argentina. 16 plus minutes on the clock. Rodrigo de Paul looks to be taking it. Chips it forward. And Nico Gonzalez can't get to it. A little overcooked. Referees have been very conservative against issuing cards. I don't know, Hitesh, if they've been conservative. In some matches, they've not been. I always remember the first game where the Brazilian referee picked out 3 red cards. Ball to Lamine Yamal. This time he gets the ball down against Tagliafico. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal into the danger area. Emi Martinez. I will forever remember, this is the most biased Aka rigged World Cup ever. Yeah. Even semi-final, England lost not because their own fault. Last half, they gave too much place to Messi like players. It destroyed whole England team. Sandeep, you can say that. We can talk about cards or no cards. England have to blame themselves. But again, this whole card topic and poor refereeing in this World Cup, I think, is a topic that will be sadly remembered from this World Cup. Argentina with the ball. Enzo to Romero. Montiel back to his keeper. Lisandro Martinez chips it forward. Looking for Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez loses out to Pedro Porro, who's gotten better. And foul on Dani Olmo, not given. Foul on Lamine Yamal. Let's see that. Yeah, Tagliafico does the first move. That's not a handball from Nico Gonzalez. Spain have the ball. Baena Ruiz looking to play Cucurella. He's been quiet so far. Spain, Baena against Romero. Yeah, some of them. Christian Romero is one of those. Always, yeah. And that's actually a foul because he hits the leg of Baena on the way out. Not seen by the ref. Lamine Yamal at 18 has more experience playing number of matches as when Messi was. Yeah. Hitesh, he started playing at 15. And now, let's see. Enzo Fernandez down on the ground. Foul from Dani Olmo. Let's see that. Yeah. It's not much. Enzo buying it. Luckily not the ref. Damon in the stands. Scaloni being shown with nearly 20 minutes on the clock. Limited goal mouth action. It's been better than England, Argentina, though. But also this match, very scrappy, very physical. But Spain are up to it. Lamine Yamal. Oh, Lamine Yamal loses it. But Spain win the ball back. Rodri. Yamal. Dani Olmo loses it again. Messi plays it back, wins it back. Enzo. Argentine players will get frustrated when Spain start playing tiki-taka instead of long pass. Yeah, but Sandeep, tiki-taka is not your answer. In this kind of a game, it has to be about how can you control things, how can you win things. Romero, offside. It's not about tiki-taka. I think the days where Spain played purely tiki-taka are gone, in my opinion. This is about how you sort this game out. And when I can't keep the ball in play, throw in Argentina on the right. This is about also physicality, and the Spaniards are ready for a fight. I wish Infantino writes a better script reversed in terms of refereeing politics. We can agree some teams get favorable treatment. Teams, although should thank the referees. Yeah. Yeah, and should thank FIFA that Cristiano Ronaldo played the World Cup at all. Oh, that's a good ball into the middle. But Argentina can't do anything with it. But, offside given. Okay. I don't think it was Julian Alvarez. I think it was Nico Gonzalez. Olmo. Olmo loses the ball against Lisandro Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo the ball. Montiel. Rodrigo the ball. Goes back all the way to his keeper. Emi Martinez. Lisandro has to turn back. Under pressure. Clears it. Spain intervene. Oh, is he offside? Oyarzabal. Yeah, he was offside. If he just had been, I think, 2-3 steps behind, would have been perfect ball. Long ball forward. And that's for Unai Simon to collect. Spain with the ball. Rodri, Alex Baena looking for Cucurella. Cucurella. And that will be another corner for Spain. "23 minutes on the clock. It's goalless in this World Cup final. Emi Martinez easily connects that corner. And taking his time, he still has the ball in his hand. Yeah, referee starts way too late with this counting. Lisandro Martinez. Tagliafico. Enzo loses the ball. McAllister. Yeah, the physicality of McAllister. Messi against Rodri. Doesn't allow Messi to pass. Rodri knew what he was doing. Didn't want Messi to get away. Free kick Argentina. Or no, it's the drinks break. It's goalless between Spain and Argentina after 23 plus minutes with limited goal mount action. Few chances here and there at both ends, but overall, not enough. in regard to who's going to win this game. At the moment, um, yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but Spain look a little bit more organized. Argentina waiting for that chance to break. Otherwise, I would say, let's see what the stats say. 62 to 38% ball possession. One chance so far for Spain. 2-0 corners for Spain. And 170 to 106 passes in favor of Spain. So all these stats, and the XG value for Spain is 0.1. The XG value for Argentina is a big zero so far. Says a little bit about the game. But again, there is still so much to play. We're still very, very early here. Early days, early time. And for me, very, very clear is that the longer this game will last, it can't go on like this. There needs to be something happening on the field. Because otherwise it's going to stay very, very boring. So those are some of the realities. So therefore, we have to wait and see what happens in this final. And so far, yeah, nothing much to speak about, but all to play for both the teams. Because otherwise, you know what you think. Mick Jagger is back. Was there the other day when England lost to Argentina. Trevor Noah seems to be doing something. Robbie Williams, who performed the FIFA anthem a little earlier with his wife. Matt Damon in there. Quite a number of stars. Maybe they should focus a bit more on the fans. That would be my request to FIFA media. Sure, the stars were there, but also show, yeah, Argentina with the ball after the drinks break. Lisandro Martinez goes long and high. Headed out by Spain. And that was a handball from McAllister. Ball given. I just hope Klopp does some favors and revamp Germany. One of the worst phases of support. Hopefully, no Sane, Goretzka or Gross next World Cup will be great with Zidane, Klopp and Ancelotti. Yeah, let's see if Ancelotti survives so long. Kukurea keeps the ball in. And Kubasi with a bad ball. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if Ancelotti will survive to 2030. Ball back with Spain. Rodri plays it out to Porro. Out to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal against Tagliafico. That's a foul. We should be slowly talking about a yellow card for Tagliafico. No chance to win the ball. He's tearing on the player. That's a yellow card for me. As I said, Vincic has survived so far without cards, and that's a problem in my opinion. Spain with the ball. Rodri across to Kubasi. Pedro Porro. And Dani Olmo was free for a sec. Didn't risk it. Kubasi. Cucurella is free on the flank. Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Ball goes all the way through. Emi Martinez clears his lines. Montiel. Cucurella in the way. Enzo in the way. And that ball will go for Spain. 1-0 Oyarzabal, 72nd minute penalty vibes. Okay. Ayush. Okay. Interesting. I would know where you're getting those vibes from. um, at the moment, oh, that's a dangerous ball in. And Kukurea heads it back confidently to his keeper. Now Kukurea has the ball, has some space. Kukurea is going. Leaves it for Buena. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Twists and turns. Plays it out to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Oh, looking for Olmo. That's a good ball from Lamine Yamal. Olmo can't get to it. Creativity is coming from the youngster. Still goalless at the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Argentina play long, but Kubasi, Rodri, Laporte, Cucurella, Laporte, Cubarsi, they're in control. Spain, Pedro Porro, looking for Lamine Yamal. Oh, that was a good clearance from Tagliafico. Gonzalez, Lisandro, Christian Romero, under pressure from Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, Argentina, that's cleared nicely, but Spain steal the ball. Cucurella, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Alex Baena. Alex Baena beats Montiel, and Romero chests it out and then cleared, but Spain have the ball back. Fabian Ruiz plays it all the way back to his keeper. Ball out to Pedro Porro. Oyarzabal, and wants a foul against Lisandro Martinez, not given. Julian Alvarez drops deep. Enzo. Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Lisandro Martinez. Tagliafico. Oh, that ball stays in. But that is given as a foul. Yeah, that's poor. As we said, Vincic. If I'm going to give this, yeah, there's certainly shirt contact, but at the other end, you're not giving the fouls. Free kick for Argentina from the left. Romero, Lisandro Martinez have moved up. Messi. Enzo, ball back to Messi. Messi. Oh, that was Pedro Porro. Julian Alvarez. Porro continues quickly. Kubasi plays it to his captain. Rodri chips it. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo back to Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal. Porro. Rodri. Laporte. Kubasi. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Laporte looking for Cucurella. Lot. And supposedly he was offside. Cucurella. Let's see that. Was he offside? No, he wasn't. That was not offside to me. Looked like that one defender's foot was further closer to the goal. That free kick given. Argentina taking their time. 35 plus minutes. And what a contrasting game. Last night, England-France or France-England. 10 goals. That was an all-in game by both the teams. And here, Tagliafico with the throw-in. Nicolas Gonzalez. Rodri steals the ball. And that's a foul given on Rodri. Yeah, uses his physical power, his class. Rodri, yeah. Tagliafico and Nico Gonzalez on the Spain captain, who's now 30 years old. Long ball, chested down by Romero. Lisandro Martinez. Oh, Spain steal the ball. Olmo. Cucurella trying to beat Montiel, but he's able to clear. Spain with the ball. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal against Tagliafico. Yeah, and he wants a foul, not given. Again, Rodri. Oyarzabal. Baena. Olmo. Out to Cucurella. Cucurella, again a foot in the way. Ball back to Cucurella. Dani Olmo. Olmo chips it. Headed out by Lisandro Martinez. Important chance for Argentina to break. Rodri and gets the foul. Spain looks so good, yeah. Let's see that. No, that's not a handball from Julian Alvarez. The hand on the body. But Spain are starting their combination football. They're getting slowly into the groove. Also physically taking on Argentina. Baena. Alex Baena. Alex Baena. Still Alex wants to play through to Dani Olmo. Baena. Lisandro Martinez has to be careful. Clears his lines. Easily collected by Pedro Porro. Kubasi. It's one-way traffic at the moment in East Rutherford. And that is towards the goal from Emi Martinez without being really dangerous. That's the problem for Spain. All this domination, all this ball control. You need to create chances. Oh, that's a nice through ball. And that's a good shot from Oyarzabal. But easy collection from Emi Martinez. Nicely played through the middle from Spain. One touch at Oyarzabal. A little too central. And he didn't get the proper connection. Easy collection for Emi Martinez. Kubasi clears his lines. And Argentina headed just out. Laporte. Cucurella with a long ball forward looking for Alex Baena. And Montiel in the end has it. Both of them didn't control. McAllister. Tagliafico. Lisandro Martinez. Enzo. Fernandez. Montiel. Rodrigo the ball. All the way back to Romero. McAllister. Enzo. Oh, that's a nice little combination play from Argentina. Alvarez. Cross doesn't come in. Chance for Spain to break. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, that's a foul from McAllister. And he gets a yellow card. Or is it Lisandro? Yeah, sorry, it's Lisandro Martinez. Yeah, earned his yellow card. In a classic Argentinian way. Spain with the ball. 40 minutes plus gone. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz back to Laporte. Ruiz. Got some space. Rodri. Rodri looking for Cucurella. Comes back to Rodri. Laporte. Rodri. Laporte. They want to keep it on the left. Cucurella to Rodri. Baena has joined Oyarzabal in the middle. That's a good through ball. Overlapping Pedro Porro, and there is no one there. Alex Baena had moved in. Good cross from Pedro Porro into the danger zone. Little over the top. Nice little combination play. Pedro Porro. But in that open space, no Spanish player. Emi Martinez. Lisandro Martinez under pressure from Oyarzabal. McAllister. Oh, McAllister into the feet of Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal wants to play Olmo. And Spain are starting to play a little trickery. Showing footwork against Argentina. Argentina is made to run and suffer, but it's still 0-0, all to play for. Ruiz, Marco Correa. Marco Correa! Just wide. Best chance of this first half. Marco Correa. And if that ball had taken a turn inwards, I mean, Martinez maybe would have stretched his arms a little more, but that was a good attempt. 43 minutes now nearly on the clock, and Lisandro Martinez on the ground needing treatment. Oh, and substitution signs. That would be a big, big loss for the Argentinians. The ever dependable Man United centre-back would be the experienced Nicolas Otamendi. Yeah, he's already there, number 19. The old warhorse. Otamendi, 38 years of age, plays now for River Plate. Has played in the past. Otamendi is a Vélez Sarsfield product at Porto, Valencia. A loan spell at Atletico Mineiro. 5 years at Man City. Benfica for 6 years and left Benfica in this summer to return to Argentina. And Lisandro Martinez is off. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. At top, Lisandro Martinez has to be replaced by Nicolas Otamendi. Long ball from Emi Martinez. Headed in, headed out. Headed this way, headed that way. Spain have the ball. Oyarzabal, Lamine Yamal. Stopped. And Nicolas Gonzalez wins the throw-in. Nicolas Gonzalez, also been a journeyman. Argentina's juniors product. Then spent time at VfB Stuttgart, Fiorentina. Spent time at Juventus and was on loan at Atletico Madrid. Long ball forward. Oh, that might be a chance, but Unai Simon is there. Kubasi plays it back to his keeper. Nicolas Gonzalez loses the ball in the end to Pedro Porro. Spain too smart to lose that ball. Cucurella plays it long for Alex Baena, but goes out. Do you think UEFA might be tempted to introduce hydration break, could bring in more money from sponsors and broadcasters? I don't think it's a way to bring in money from broadcasters, because broadcasters, you know, um, sponsors maybe could be seen. We already have hydration breaks, not to this extent, but hydration breaks per se extent. Oh, 4 minutes of added time. A fair minute. So therefore, some form of hydration break might happen. Yeah. From Courtois to Saliba, now Lisa says Ayush. Yeah, a lot of injuries in this World Cup in the last few days. We've had injuries earlier to a lot of teams. Pedro Porro. Oyarzabal is now dropping a little. Kubasi. Unai Simon. Amaric Laporte. Rodri. Yeah, your problem is Messi at the moment is a passenger. Olmo. Pedro Porro. Back to Dani Olmo. Rodri. Ruiz. Cucurella. Ruiz. Alex Baena. Baena. Oyarzabal can't get it through. Messi for once working back. And he wins it. Oh, Oyarzabal. Hit out at Messi. The Spanish players are not taking it without a fight. Argentina trying to play their dark arts, black magic, whatever you want to call it. Long ball forward. Lamine Yamal, who's been quiet in the last 10, 15 minutes. A lot was happening over his flank. Now a lot more over the left by the Spanish side. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Laporte. Back to Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro looking. Nicolas Otamendi does well to clear his lines. No, sorry, Christian Romero. Emi Martinez with the long clearance. And offside. Sorry, halftime. And Messi already telling the ref, hey, I want yellow cards. It starts like that. Goalless between Spain and Argentina in this World Cup final. And both the coaches have to think, have to ponder. Do I change something? Do I need to change something? And Interesting to see what happens. So therefore, but for Nilfa, it's a good thing they can grab a drink. What do you think about it? Addition break should be implemented in all leagues. Utsav, it exists. It exists around the world. But it's optional. So in Germany, it's used. Yeah. Um, after above 25 degrees, we use it here in Germany. Normally, it's about a minute. Uh, so um, so that's that. Maybe there will be. Let's see what happens on that front. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, Roshan, I saw the old Ronaldo showing the World Cup trophy to Trump. Yeah, Roshan, and theoretically, we've had this scandal. I remember the old, when Lothar Matthäus had brought the World Cup trophy to Kolkata, there was this huge scandal because only the FIFA president and world champions and security guards are allowed to touch it. So even heads of state are normally not allowed to touch the FIFA World Cup trophy. So theoretically, if we want to say we have a scandal because Donald Trump has touched the FIFA trophy, which is not allowed to touch. Right. But who cares these days? And in Kolkata, it was, forgot the gentleman's name in 2010, who was the Bengal sports minister, was a huge scandal at the time. Hopefully, this match will end within 90 minutes. Spain games are always so boring. Others, why Spain? I don't think that the Spain, you know, um, yeah. So I'm good, Shuman. Hopefully, let's see what happens in this. Spinning and controlling everything in the game, but couldn't score. Yeah, yeah. So, True, that sums up, no? If I let me see the match stats so far. 65 to 35 um, percent ball possession for Spain. And this is the crazy one of an XG value. Spain 0.23, Argentina 0, no chances. 3 chances for Spain, 2 saves for Argentina, 2-0 corners for Spain, 348 to 196 passes. Um, One yellow card for Lisandro Martinez, whose score's gone off. So therefore, all the stats, I guess, speak in the name of Spain. Um, let's see with the ratings. Rodri and Emi Martinez, the best for their respective teams. And the worst, Sabal for Spain and Julian Alvarez for Argentina. Interesting. So there's a fake one and a real one. No one is out. That's the real one. It's really heavy too. Utsav, there is not a fake one in the sense fake. The real one is just going around in the stadium, and the one that Ronaldo had will have been the real one. If there's a violation happening, what's the punishment? World Cup restart from beginning? No, it is handed to Germany because we are the true custodians of the World Cup trophy, right? You can't give it to the Brazilians because they lost it, right? They lost the Julius Rimet trophy. So therefore, the real custodians, and there's this joke that the real custodians of the World Cup are the Germans. Until you sleep till 75 minutes. Yeah, against England, they woke up a little earlier, but yeah, since we're going to always Inter player in the final. Yeah, sadly, that Bayern streak has broken, right? Bayern Munich also had for many World Cups, always a Bayern Munich player, but um, yeah. So therefore, that's that. Let me know. Let me see the voting. 15 people have voted. 60% of those 15 are saying that Spain will win. So that's that. And yeah, so far, not much to talk about really. As expected, Spain the better of the two teams. And Argentina looking for that break, right? Looking for that lucky break. But Unai Simon is alert. So therefore, nothing really dangerous has happened in this game. And we are stuck here with this 0-0. And again, everyone's hope is that in the second 45, the game will wake up and then things will change. I'm sure that De La Fuente is already thinking, what do I keep this? Luis de la Fuente. Can I change it? Scaloni will be fine. Scaloni will be a little worried because Lisandro Martinez has gone off injured, and Nicolas Otamendi will have to play more than a half. That's putting in pressure. Let's wait and see. Spain philosophy is basically having the ball as much as possible, even if that doesn't give them any dividend. It won't even hurt. Yeah, Blue. But the point is that at some stage they score a goal, right? They're able to do this, and interesting in this, uh, you know, uh, so that they at some stage score, and they not only play sort of this tiki taka football nowadays. There's once in a while that long ball in there as well, and now the halftime show starts. Yeah, I understand that anger for Argentina ref decisions, but I read so much hate on social media against Argentina. Roshan, sorry, it's valid. I you should not defend it, but to me the problem here is that even today, McAllister should be getting a yellow card. There are one or two dirty fouls in there, um, not seen, and that's the problem. To me, this is brought on, and Vincic had two, three occasions where soft fouls for Argentina given, soft fouls for Spain not given. So what's your line? Where is my line? And that is the big problem that I have with all the whole refereeing during this whole tournament at the moment. Is the question is, if the standards are the same for all the teams, not worth a conversation, right? It's fine, but yeah, it's always a difficult one. Let me quickly take a break. I'll be back in a few seconds. Sorry. So Madonna performing with Ronaldo and Ronaldinho in the background. Wow, that's not bad. Ronaldinho surely has the moves. Ronaldo, yeah, it looks awkward. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I have to just, yeah, and yeah. Oh, Sesame Street. Nice, nice. Sesame Street as the band to Madonna. Wow. So the Muppets are playing Seven Nation Army. Ronaldo has the gravity. Yeah, Roshan. Argentina's people. Roshan, there is certain things that have happened, are happening, and again, I think a lot of things can be put to that. And yeah, now the Norwegians doing their stuff. So now fans of K-pop with following Madonna and Seven Nation Army and Norwegians doing the rowing. Now BTS. Are they the biggest boy bands of all times? I don't know. Maybe they aren't. Right. So we are. We've lost the football. We're now in the phase of the halftime show. And what was said today? 11 minutes of performances. And this whole stage or whatever that is on the ground, to put it on takes 6 minutes. To take it off means 6 minutes. And that means that, yeah, 23 minutes. This will be the longest halftime of football, of an important football final ever. So BTS on the stage with Dynamite. Yeah, we are commenting on things being played. Right. So the World Cup show, halftime show, will now be compared to the Super Bowl show. Let's see what ratings does the World Cup halftime show get. So the world unites on the stage of the World Cup final. I'll go make some Maggie, and meanwhile, Utsav, I don't. You can do a proper meal most probably. Oh, Ted Lasso now on the field. Next on stage, Justin Bieber. And Roshan says, I thought someone like Bruce Springsteen would come. Roshan, maybe you're a little too old if you are putting Bruce Springsteen into this lineup. With Donald Trump also in the stadium, again, I think they're not the best of friends. I think, and the reach out is not to people like you and me. I think we're a little above the target audience that is being tried to reach via this, So yeah, it's the social media generation, and therefore Justin Bieber. Yeah, that's why I had Belieber in the background being played, and interesting to see Justin Bieber on stage at the moment at the MetLife Stadium, the FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show. At least, at least Madonna was there. Yeah, yeah, we were young when Madonna first came out. Boring match, as expected. Spain control mostly. Argentina trying to steal the ball. Argentina trying to play dirty. Nothing more, nothing less. But the interesting to see the Spaniards are going in, if they need be. So interesting. So Justin Bieber it goes to extra time. Roshan, I somehow feel the Spaniards will nick it most probably in some. And the later the score, the most crazy. Yeah. So, but I think, uh, you know, I was hoping after Lamine Yamal with that early setup that that they would continue. They missed sort of a phase, and yeah, let's see. Two-way fight is important to make the match look interesting. Yeah, but so at the moment it's Spain, it's one-way traffic, and it's now time for Shakira. Now on stage, Shakira and Burna Boy. Listen to rock music. If yes, what's your favorite band? Oh, I listen to rock music. Do I have a favorite band? Oh, at the moment, I don't have a favorite band. I don't have at the moment. I don't have a favorite rock band, to be honest. Shakira is the first artist I witnessed singing more than one World Cup song. Yeah. Look at your face, man. Water is coming out of your mouth. Nah, show him. Nah, I've stood next to Shakira 20 years ago, so that chance passed. So therefore, nah, not happening with me. But are we already overstretching our time? I don't know. Thinking of looking at things. It's 11 past 10 in Germany. So, yeah. So, therefore, let's see what's next. Oh, so now it's the Muppets from Sesame Street, Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy with the kids. Was he married? No, I'm not married. So I'm at to start 2 a.m. Yeah, most probably before that should. But again, they still have to remove the stage. But yeah, the word love is written in that ball. Yeah, big sign, big messages. Okay, interesting. Rainbow colors coming out. And Shakira now joins the kids. It's the Muppets with Coldplay. With Coldplay. And message of love going out from East Rutherford to the world. Colorful world. And let's pray for peace around the world for everyone. So that's the end of the show. So even in cricket, it has started to lose its business way to in football. Let's see. In FIFA, there's only one goal that is Shakira says zero Lelouch. Okay, it's a good one. Now I'm not liking it to be honest. Usual finals are brief halftime shows which are more digestible. No, they don't have any halftime shows. They have pre-match shows. No, I don't. Champions League finals don't have halftime shows, right? Or am I wrong? No. But it's over, and we slowly can get back to the football. I hope that in 5, 6 minutes the teams are back. Yep, the world is changing, and football is changing as well as it seems. David Beckham having a conversation with Tom Cruise, and yeah, a lot of stars at the stadium. Yeah. Um, you guessed. Okay. If I'm not wrong, Champions League has, or even UEFA finals have had pre final shows, not at halftime. And now, as you see, if you're watching, they're removing the large surface on the field, and yeah, so that should be it. So you should cover the next World Cup from stadium. Um, yeah, listen, Utsav, I cannot do something like this from a sitting from a stadium. You cannot do a watch along sitting in a stadium. If I would do something from the stadium, I would be working for the whole host broadcaster, right? Um, so therefore, that's it. And Spain is hardly no. Spain is more than an hour's flight. I think 2.5, 3 hours. But Utsav, it's not so easy to say, listen, I want to do this. I'm there. No, no, that, it doesn't. Sadly, it doesn't work that way, right? So that's also a reality of things, so to say, and how they are. Both the teams hopefully back soon on the field. Goalless at the break. Um, and yeah, what Argentina should change? Oh, Ogni. Um, I think their approach to the game. Because if they're going to play on like this, at some stage Spain will score one goal and then sneak this game. You know, and the question is, Leo Messi was a passenger, as he has been in most of the games. Um, the Spaniards are matching the intensity of the Argentinians. Initially, I thought physically a little difficult, but we've seen Rodri, Baena, Cucurella physically going in. So Argentina needs to find something. I don't know I, how that Lisandro Martinez substitution works. So therefore, for me, you know, um, and let's wait and see what happens. But to me, at the moment, as you ask me, they need to change how they're playing because it's there's something missing in my opinion, and that's what is it. I always had a question: is our dominance in Bundesliga linked to Germany's downfall? If it was their previous as well, but Kaiser to bring up on Dortmund also won or lack of ideas. I don't think it's linked to that. I mean, your top players are playing across Europe anyway, so it's not just at Bayern, but they're playing. You have players at Real Madrid, at Barcelona, at in Arsenal, Chelsea, City, whatever. Um, so therefore, I yeah, I don't think it's Bayern's dominance. In the past, Bayern dominance was good because that dominance of Bayern Munich on the pushed on to the national team. And if you see this World Cup, the three best amongst their best attacking players, Harry Kane, Michael Olise, and Luis Diaz, are all foreigners, right? So that's also a thing. I feel Argentina missed their creativity on wings and their fullbacks are weak. Agree. It's the class of Lionel Messi. Let's be very, very clear. Lionel Messi has carried this team on his back, and therefore this team is willing to work for him. I think you saw on a few occasions that he was literally walking on the field, which you and I could have done. Um, and therefore, for me, that's a question of how do you do it. Um, but again, Messi comes alive the longer a game lasts. So therefore, that's going to be very interesting to see. Does Argentina change something, or do they continue to allow Spain with the space with the ball? And let's wait and see. Right. So yeah, that to me is something which I would say. Um, so therefore, let's wait and see. Argentina now also coming back. Um, yeah, interesting what happens. Barca underachieved with Messi's prime. No, they won the Champions League thrice, so I don't think they underachieved. Right? there were other good teams as well. And Real Madrid in the Champions League has been or is a beast. So I think that has to be also remembered when you speak about these things. So for me, yeah, if you ask me that way, that's the reality that I how I see it, so to say, right? So both the teams coming back onto the field, getting ready for the second 45. Yeah, well, interesting to see a lot of these spy cams. You can see four of them. And Paredes coming on. Okay, interesting. Interesting to see who's going to go off. Leandro Paredes. Oh, interesting to see. Walter Samuel giving him last tips. Leandro Paredes, 32 years of age, plays now at Boca Juniors. And God has spent time in Europe with Roma, Juve, PSG, Zenit St. Petersburg, Empoli, Roma, Kievo. And now he's back with Boca Juniors. So Paredes coming on. That should superstars, Ogni. It clicked once the superstars. It's not just Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, all of them gone. Oh no, Paredes. Yeah, Paredes coming on for Nico Gonzalez. That's an interesting one. Interesting to see how they now square up. As Spain have kickoff with the ball. Was literally celebrating this Argentina squad. Losing the ball adds nothing to the squad. Yeah, but against England, he was good, huh? Trump, against England, he was good. Brought on that energy that they needed. Dani Olmo gets past the first man, but Tagliafico. Oh, Otamendi loses the ball. Romero has to clear it. Argentina with the ball. Terrible mistake. Baena, still Baena. Shot not good enough. Easy recovery for Emi Martinez. Baena maybe should have taken a shot a little earlier. Long ball forward. Spain have the ball back. Laporte plays it back to his keeper. Argentina steal the ball. McAllister out to Rodrigo de Paul. Montiel, Messi. Romero. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Yeah, I think Paredes coming on is also a sign that Argentina needed reinforcements in midfield. Now Argentina with a quick counter-attacking move. Laporte against Montiel. And he seems to win a corner. Let's see that. Okay. Let's see that. Who had the last touch? Corner seems to be given. Corner for Argentina in the 48th minute. First one in this game for Messi to take it. That's a goal kick for Spain. Scaloni wants another corner. Spain with the ball. Poro, Kubasi, Rodri, Kubasi, Back to his keeper, who just goes long. The ball reaches Emi Martinez. Goalless between Spain and Argentina in the World Cup final. Who will be the champion of 2026? Will Spain win a second? Will Argentina win a fourth World Cup? Martinez. Montiel under pressure, but at least wins a throw-in against Baena. And two more substitutions being prepared. Looks like it. Medina seems to be getting ready, the right back. And one more. Ball back to Emi Martinez. Romero. Rodrigo the ball under pressure. Gets a foul. Yeah, that's too soft. Free kick Argentina on the right. Chip it. McAllister. Julian Alvarez. Tagliafico. Back to Alvarez. Argentina. Romero. Montiel. Rodrigo the ball. This is foul. Mm-hmm. Baena. Spain steal the ball. Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Back to Cucurella. Laporte. Kubasi. Oh. Oh, Rodri. Who was this? And is there oh, there's pushing and shoving from the Argentinians. And there's Dani Olmo also goes down. Directly a yellow card for Paredes. But I would like to see what happened to Rodri. I think there is a red card incidence in there. And now let's see if the referee has the guts to hand out a serious card. Rodri. That's Paredes. And Oyarzabal and Kubasi saying, you know what? Yeah, if and he's now pushing Dani Olmo. Paredes has to be careful. Just came on a few minutes ago. And again, we're seeing the dirty tactics of the Argentinians. Let's see. Laporte, Cucurella, Ruiz, Rodri across to Poro. Blue is, yeah, Argentinian getting a yellow already is a lot. Rodrigo the ball under pressure from Cucurella. Emi Martinez has to clear his lines. Rodri. Argentina under pressure. Tagliafico cleared for a throw in. Blue only yellow because he's an Argentinian. Every other player would have been sent off. That's your problem. It just sums up sadly the problem of this whole thing. Throw in Argentina. It's the longer it stays this way, it's gonna get more cagey. And Paredes is lucky to be alive. Yeah. And this is the joke that Paredes actually gets a yellow card for the Dani Olmo push. He actually got away with that shove in the back of Rodri. Montiel falls down again. Argentina with the ball. Rodrigo the ball. Alvarez loses the ball. Ball back with Unai Simon. Laporte. Rodri. Laporte. Back to Simon. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Nice ball in. Spanish, good combination. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal with space. Oyarzabal through. And they don't shoot. Ruiz just should have tried earlier. Is there a thing that out of desperation will the South American teams start acting rough? I think there's always been this. It's never been as rough as like this, but it's the way they play football, huh? Spain with the ball. Lamine Yamal doesn't get a free kick. Argentina trying to clear their lines. Rodrigo the ball loses the ball to Cucurella. Emi Martinez kicks it out long. Laporte heads it out. Laporte goes down. And Oyarzabal knows he should have done better in that situation. With Ruiz, Olmo, Oyarzabal. Yeah, that was too much. Ruiz should have just shot. Why are you looking backwards and not forwards, Fabian Ruiz? That was good football from Spain. Kubasi. Nice ball through to Dani Olmo. Olmo! Cucurella doesn't get to it. Montiel wants a foul. But it's not going to get it. Good ball, Dani Olmo. Yeah, Cucurella just reacts too late. Lamine Yamal as well. And Montiel just about clears it for a corner. Spain upping the pressure. 0-0 in the World Cup final. And Romero being told, don't hold the player like this. Interesting phase now. 56, 57 minutes. Spain, that's overcooked. That was a phase where England scored and things changed. Substitution happening. Molina coming on. And I think it's Montiel who's going to come off. Yeah. Montiel struggling more and more on that right defensive side. Scaloni reacting. Montiel off, Molina on. Molina plays for. This is unwatchable, to be honest. Refs just giving softies as legit fouls. I'm not liking this. Sometimes he's giving softies, sometimes he's not giving softies. No, that's the interesting part. No? So, yeah. That's how Argentina plays, right? I mean, we talk about mentality and stuff and all. They play dirty, guys. If I like it, you like it or not, they play dirty. Cucurella keeps it in play. Oyarzabal, Rodri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Lamine Yamal has been quiet for most of the game. Loses the ball in this occasion, Lamine, but wins it back for Spain. Enzo making a run, but for nothing. Ruiz. Dani Olmo with some space. Dani Olmo plays it to Lamine Yamal. Ruiz turns around. Rodri. Olmo. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. And gets a free kick from Paredes, who has to be careful. Oh, yeah, Paredes. In any other instance, yeah, takes the leg away of the opponent. In any other instance, could have been a send-off. But we're not even discussing it tonight. We've come so far in this World Cup. Free kick for Spain from the right. Oh, Vintage just pressed the spray while it was still on his back. Seems to be some problem with the sprays in this tournament. Huh? Free kick for Spain. Lamine Oyarzabal and Baena. Will they try direct, or will they put it into the box for one of the big guys to do the damage? It looks like Lamine Yamal might try it directly, or is it Baena? No, it's Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal blocked. Baena into the danger zone. Cleared. And that's a throw-in for Argentina. Okay. Julian Alvarez just does enough. Spain with substitutions. Pedri and Ferran Torres making themselves ready. Oyarzabal and Fabian Ruiz going off after 61 plus minutes. Spain are increasing their efforts to score. Ferran Torres and Pedri. Sad to see that Pedri hasn't played the tournament through. Has had injury problems and issues this season. But again, can he make that difference? He's got the class. Very talented footballer. Lovely to watch. Luis de la Fuente making changes. Interesting. Spain with the first two substitutions. Argentina already have had three. Oh, that's another foul from Otamendi. Was that the welcome to Ferran Torres? Yeah, it was. Free kick, Spain from the right again. This time a little further out. Played short. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal against Tagliafico. Another foul. Not given. And this is a sad thing. I guess other side you would have gotten it. And then all these discussions start. Yeah, Tagliafico has his hands on the man. All officiating. Laporte clears the ball. Yeah, Argentina for once have the ball, but lose the ball to the Spaniards again. Porro, Rodri, Kubasi. Kubasi chips it to Pedro Porro. That's a good ball. Long ball for Ferran Torres, headed out by Romero. But not only as far as Olmo, Pedri. Cucurella, Alex Baena, Alex Baena, Cucurella, and Baena. Oh, that's a foul. Advantage given. Pedri, that's a foul. Problem for Emiliano Martinez. And now I'm interested to see if he's going to give cards for the advantages. Dani Olmo, good shot. And Emi Martinez with unusual problems. Corner for Spain. 64 minutes now on the clock. There's pushing and shoving happening. Otamendi showing at Rodri. He's like, afraid? No, I've not done anything. Romero Laporte is the other one. There's a lot of holding going on. Argentina clear their lines. Ball back with the Spaniards. Ball out to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal headed nearly into his own goal by Paredes. Has to clear because Kobasi, I think, was behind him. Yeah. Baena with the corner. Argentina just about survive. Cucurella goes back to his keeper all the way. Unai Simon. Simon plays it to Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Back to Kubasi. Back to Unai Simon, who goes long. Tagliafico clears it. Only as far as Pedri. Olmo, Cucurella. Alex Baena. Alex Baena against Molina. Cross in. Headed out by Tagliafico. Argentina seem to be struggling at this moment a little bit in their defensive work. There was no pressure from Lamine Yamal. Next corner for Spain. 66 minutes on the clock. It's 0-0 at the MetLife Stadium in in New Jersey, in East Rutherford. Lamine Yamal with the corner. That's a good one. Headed out. Oh, there's a Spanish player down. Referee says nothing happening. Ball back with Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal headed in. And Emi Martinez. Ferran Torres with the header. Spain are getting closer. Yeah, didn't cross the line. Ferran Torres, a little too centrally. No problem for Emi Martinez. Oh, yeah, we can talk about a foul there against Kubasi. And there's an Argentinian player down. Ferran Torres. Is it already drinks break? Yes, it is the hydration break, as they call it. And is that Otamendi down? What is this? Someone else? Otamendi is standing. It's Christian Romero, his defensive partner. Hydration break in New Jersey. Let's see match stats. 64-36. Spain with an XG value of 0.63. 8 chances now for the Spaniards. 5 saves from Emi Martinez. And the XG value for Argentina, 0. Incredible. Incredible. Again, Insa hit that guy. Yeah, that was one of those things. Goalless. Spain, clearly the better of the two teams. Argentina just want to hang in there and somehow survive. But Spain need to find a way to score. As Jay-Z and Beyonce are watching in the stands. Yeah, that's the best Spanish tennis player. That's Serena Williams with her husband. That is a certain Zinedine Zidane. Who is there? And Argentina need to find ways. It looks like they're making two more substitutions. Yeah. Medina, Facundo Medina, as well as Giuliano Simeone are set to come on. There's no attacking intent. Medina is coming on for Christian Romero. And Simeone coming on for Rodrigo de Paul. Oh. Argentina, their defensive setup is becoming more and more fragile, in my opinion. Christian Romero, and as well as Lisandro Martinez off. That's not good for Argentina. And I don't know what the problem is. And Martinez has the ball back. 70 plus minutes. It's goalless at the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Spain versus Argentina in the final of the World Cup, of the FIFA World Cup 2026. Argentina are hanging in there. Can they create something at some stage? Throw in Spain. And Luis de la Fuente will be thinking, when are we going to score and win this? Spain clearly the better of the two sides. They're risking something. Argentina risking nothing at all. Molina. Lionel Messi has to play all the way back to the left. Alvarez has to go back all the way to Emi Martinez. Paredes, Medina, Molina finds Simeone. Simeone loses the ball. But Pedri. Rodri can't control it. Maybe a chance there for Argentina to break. Tagliafico. Is this the first chance for Argentina? Turns back. McAllister. Paredes. Medina. Molina. First time that the Argentinians are trying to do something. Lionel Messi. Simeone. Simeone blocked. Cucurella to Alex Baena. Chance for Spain for a counter. Baena taking out the speed of the counter-attack. Rodri. Pedri. Across to Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal. Blocked by Tagliafico. Paredes looking for Julian Alvarez. Alvarez against 1, against 2, against 3, loses the ball. Kubasi, Rodri. Pedri. Out to Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi out to Lamine Yamal. And beats McAllister. Looking to pay. Looking forward. Yeah. Molina, Medina, Enzo. Emi, sorry, not Enzo. Emi Martinez. And that's a throw in for Spain. Nico Williams coming, set to come on. I think for Alex Baena. And Mikel Merino, the super sub. Dani Olmo. And I guess Baena will be going off. Yes. Alex Baena going off. Nico Williams. And is Mikel Merino going to be once more the man to score a winner for Spain? Throw in for Spain. Cucurella looking for Nico Williams. Paredes clears. Kubasi headed on. Oh, that's a foul on Mikel Merino. And it's again Paredes. Yeah. We slowly need to talk about a sending off. Actually, not slowly. Poro. Lamine Yamal. Kubasi. Merino loses the ball. But they win it again. Merino. Rodri. Rodri looking for Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Good save from Emi Martinez. It's too central. But that was through the middle. Again, Spain with the ball. Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres. Back to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal looking to play. Medina clears. It's clearly evident Spain lack an out-and-out striker. Kubasi! Oh, Emi Martinez. Ball still in play. Nico Williams. And corner. Emi Martinez lucky in that instance. That Kubasi shot. Kubasi from distance. And looks very awkward the way Emi Martinez flies, or the ball also flies. Nico Williams to take the corner from the left. It's still goalless between Spain and Argentina. That's a good corner, headed out by Argentina, but the referee wanting a word with Medina. Oh, corner to be taken again. Nico Williams. Yeah, and I don't think that they are sharing niceties. We can talk about it. Kubasi was being pulled by Molina. If it stays this way, whoever scores is going to get ugly. That I can tell you. Spain win the ball back. Poro, Kubasi, Laporte, Cucurella. Laporte plays it back all the way to his keeper. Laporte. Lionel Messi has been no factor at all in this game. The game is nearly 79 or now is 79 minutes old. But at one moment, which he has in him, could change the whole game. Laporte, Cucurella, Nico Williams, Pedri, Rodri, Kubasi, Pedro Porro, Lamine Yamal, Pedro Porro. Back to Lamine. Spain has to challenge Emi Martinez more to provoke mistakes. Roshan, very true. He's looked very shaky to me. He's one of the reasons I always say that Argentina did win the World Cup and just reached the final today. But some of this goalkeeping has not been good. Pedri out to Pedro Porro. Porro with the ball in the middle, but that's another corner for Spain. 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. Nico Williams, Kukurea, guten Tag. It's not good day, Zoravar. By now it's guten Abend, because good evening. Mispass. Chance for Argentina for once to break. And that is not a foul. Terrible game. Zoravar. Oh, that's a yellow card for dissent against Enzo Fernandez. And he's clapping. That should be directly a second sending off. Directly an off. Second yellow. Where does he see that that's a foul? So Zoravar, if you ask me, unworthy of a final. And again, Argentina, sorry, with all goodwill, do not deserve to be there, even if they win by tonight. But just nah. Sorry. It's nah. Yeah, Capo Verde, Egypt deserved it more to be in this final than them. Right? If I see this game, there's no intent to playing football. It's just trying to destroy, hoping for that one moment that they could get the ball to Lionel Messi and then he could do something. Lionel Messi has played nothing. I don't know how many touches he's had on the ball. He has that in him, but this is it's not good enough. 83 plus minutes. A Martinez, Otamendi, ball across dangerously, and Medina has to clear. Spain headed out. Headed on Ferran Torres. Merino out to Lamine. Kubasi. Yeah, Spain is all over. Spain just lack a number 9. If they had a Holland, an Mbappe, this would have been over by now. Oh, Leon? Wow, okay. Interesting. Messi for once. Plays it forward, but Laporte gets it to his keeper. Simon. And that's a foul again from Enzo. Yeah. Enzo and Paredes, to me. Donald Trump still there with Gianni Infantino. Marco Rubio also to be seen. Ball out to Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal plays it to Ferran Torres. Shot into the middle blocked. Spain nil, Argentina nil, 84 plus minutes. Is there a decider or do we go into extra time? Ball with Spain. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Across to Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Back to Laporte. Kubasi. Out to Porro. Pedro Porro. Ball out by McAllister. Porro. Merino. Rodri. Ball out to Nico Williams. Lovely chest from Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Shot blocked. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri plays it all the way back to his keeper. Gets the ball. Plays it back to his keeper. Yeah, the match momentum clearly, yeah, insane. Laporte. Kubasi. Where is the XG value of the game? 0.9 for Spain, 0.0 for Argentina. Argentina has had no attempt whatsoever on goal. Merino to Lamine Yamal. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Puts it wide. Yeah, Ferran Torres hits Merino with that chip. Nice ball. But Ferran Torres hits the ball into the ground. Still 0-0. 87 minutes nearly on the clock. Mbappe, England deserved to be in final. Maybe they could have won this. England, Egypt, Capo Verde, India, I don't even know. Bhutan, it doesn't matter, my friend. Spain with the ball. They just need to score that one goal. Lamine Yamal. Oh, and Messi can't get to it. Laporte. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Pedri chips it to Nico Williams. Nico Williams will keep it in play against Molina. Cucurella. Rodri. Porro. Rodri. Chips it out to Nico Williams. Pedri. Is there a moment of brilliance? Merino. Argentina somehow clear. Back with Spain. Porro. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Rodri. Out to Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams loses the ball against Molina. And that's a throw in for Spain. Argentina are just doing enough. Laporte. Pedri. Laporte. Kubasi. Rodri with some space. Rodri with some space. Fires it wide in the 89th minute. The captain. Yeah, maybe there was one pass still there. But at least he took a shot, at least an attempt. Yeah, De La Fuente. The Spanish fans are suffering. They're in total control of the game. Argentina with no chance at all in 90 minutes. Nico Williams, Merino, Pedri, ball clear. Chance maybe for Argentina to break. Messi. Messi can't get past Cucurella. Throw in Argentina. As we see all the Spanish legends hoping for a goal to be scored. Substitution for Argentina. Or? No, sorry, 4 minutes on. Yeah, Argentina already have made 5 substitutions, so they can't make another one. And that's a foul given against Ferran Torres. 90 minutes, and Argentina have had no chance, no shot on target. Emi Martinez, 4 minutes added. Laporte heads it out, chested down by Argentina. Maybe a chance. Lionel Messi. Oh, that's an attempt, and Messi is down. And everyone wants a yellow card. For what? I don't know. Aymeric Laporte helps him on. Let's see that again. Laporte is just in the way. Yeah. He knew exactly what he was doing. Aymeric Laporte. Free kick Argentina in the 2nd minute of added time. Is this the chance that they wanted, they needed? Lionel Messi. Is he to take the free kick? No, plays it short. Back to Messi. And Messi loses the ball. Argentina steal it. In the box. Simeone. Does that count as a shot? I don't know. Spain with a chance to break. Oh, Nico Williams. Lamine Yamal is on the other side. Lamine Yamal is on the other side. Nico Williams. Save from Emi Martinez. Oh, Kubasi. And that is only a yellow card. And Enzo Fernandez has a yellow and now he's off. Enzo Fernandez is off. To me, it looked more of a straight red than just a yellow. Enzo Fernandez off. Let's see that Kubasi. Oh. We can talk about a straight red here. We should talk about a straight red here. And if you have a card, you do not go like this. Zurava, he should be banned for, I don't know. And they're pushing and shoving the ref. How dare you touch the ref? How dare you? And they've done this in every bloody match. Throw them all off. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit which is going on in this World Cup. Just send them all off, huh? It's a disgrace. It's a disgraceful behavior. Send them off. Send them home. Send them somewhere. They do not deserve to be on a football pitch. They are a disgrace for the sport. Terrible. Terrible. This thug behavior. This is so bad for football, right? This is so bad for football that it is not about football anymore, right? And if Kubasi is being treated still, Kukurea, Kukurea said something to Messi. This disgrace, Lionel Messi, you are now part of the disgrace. Disgrace. Now interested to see how much of time the referee gives for this. It's interesting that Argentina pick up a first proper sending off, even though it's with two cards. It could have been straight red. And now the task gets even tougher. Pedri, Laporte, Kubasi, Rodri, out to Lamine Yamal. There are 5-6 players in the box. If he can get in across, he doesn't. Chance for Argentina to break? No. Cucurella. Ferran Torres, that's a free kick. And it's Paredes again. It's Paredes again. Yeah. That's the second. There's no chance of getting a ball. That's sending off. And he should have been sent off before. It's a disgrace. Vincic, you've helped them as much as you could. But now is the time to start them sending off one by one by one by one. Send them home. The fun is over. Lamine Yamal, Pedro Porro standing over the ball. Free kick. We are ready. It's nearly 7 minutes in. The Spanish players are all Cup winners from 2010. Lamine Yamal, is that your moment? The Argentina fans are worried. It's been one-way traffic in these 97 minutes. Lamine Yamal, or is it Pedro Porro? Who's going to take that free kick? Is it the Tini or is it the right back? Is it the moment in which Lamine Yamal puts his name into the history books? Argentina are trying to, and it seems like Messi and Cucurella are becoming new friends. Brilliant save from Emi Martinez. This comes from a Messi fan. Sorry, disgraceful to call this team a footballing nation. Yeah. Welcome to the club. And I've said this 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it was already scandalous. Now it's even worse. Lamine Yamal, ball into the middle. Player down. And Kubasi again on the ground. It's extra time. We go into extra time. Argentina in 90 plus minutes without a shot, without an attempt, trying to win a match. Wow. Respect, guys. Lamine Yamal's free kick. It's good, but it's not good enough. Yeah, it's too central. If it goes a little higher, then it tests the keeper a little bit more. But Spain dominated this game. And now 15-0 shots. Wow. 15-0. And an XG value of 1.2 versus 0.00. Well, the Israel has supported Argentina for this match. So now Donald Trump has supported them. Please, Majesty, say, yeah, okay, seriously. Now I really want Spain to score 2, 3, 4 goals and really demolish them. Argentina are on the edge. Argentina are on the edge. I think Paredes is one guy that they need to think of taking off because I don't think Paredes will survive. Because yeah, crazy game. De La Fuente still has a substitution to make. Who does he have? He has the keepers, David Raya, Juan Garcia. Then defenders, Eric Garcia, Marc Pubil, Marcos Llorente, Alejandro Grimaldo. Martin Subamendi is there maybe for creativity. Gavi is on the bench. If you want an out-and-out striker, Borja Iglesias, Victor Munoz, or Jeremy Pino. So the Spaniards have some options, especially the experienced Borja Iglesias might be someone with his physicality who might be interesting to bring in. But let's see what the coach does. He's not in good terms with Trump. Yeah, what's up? Doesn't matter, right? Spain have been better. And if Argentina somehow win this World Cup, then I think this is, in Kerala, there's a state holiday tomorrow for today's Argentina match. Yeah. Yeah, it's rather crazy to think. Crazy to think. But so far, guys, yeah. Matches can be cagey. Matches don't need to be good, but this is not good. For me, this is not good enough for a World Cup final. To me, honestly, after this tournament, and we've had a great tournament, this is just not good enough. And I've said this multiple times over the last few weeks. Argentina somehow worked their way through into this final. And yeah, again, it's Spain have to win this to in the interest of global football. I would think that they need to win this game. And quickly, and if you haven't, do subscribe to Arun Foot. We are at 4,646. Yeah, we're closing in slowly onto the 5,000 mark. So I need your help. That's the thing. Dada, did I need to believe that they can do anything without any cards? Akash, yes. If you see their reactions, then you will think that they thought that they would get away, and they've gotten away with a lot. Yeah. And so therefore, Akash, Paredes, and Enzo should have been sent off earlier. So therefore, there are those things. Yeah. People are cheering for Messi. So, again, you can be football fans. And again, I'll be honest, I am. If in this whole Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Messi debate, I would be rather on the Messi side. But what Argentina pulls off as a national team since the last World Cup, no, sorry, doesn't work. Did Argentina have one clear chance in the second half? Roshan, they have had no chances or shots on target for 90 plus minutes. None at all. If you want to say that cross from Simeone in the end, in injury time, which Unai Simon collected, that was the only one. Enzo looks like someone has told him that he can do anything. Him, Paredes, yeah. Earlier, Cristian Romero getting away. And now the question is Argentina with one man less, especially in defensive midfield, is going to be a real challenge because I don't know if they're going to bring in Ezequiel Palacios. Nico Pass could be an option. Giovanni Del Celso could also be an option. So therefore, they need to realize, how am I going to shoulder that? And also they're missing both the centre backs, huh? Romero and Lisandro Martinez off. Spain kicking off, extra time from left to right. They scored 3, 4 goals, but no. Should have, could have, Akash, yes. But Spain is Spain. They don't have an out and out striker. That's their problem. Their problem. Yeah. And let's see what Spain does. Bold fraud said to the alleged drug dealer referee to tone down the script so that it doesn't become obvious. Oh, that's a harsh one. Argentina should have gotten a field. Oh, yes, you're a credit. But yeah, Emi Martinez has done very well, but the shots are very often on the keeper. So as much as credit as you want to give the keeper on one side, on the other side, Spain's finishing has been woeful, awful. Kubasi. Out to Lamine Yamal. Poro. Pedro Poro. Lamine Yamal. Poro. Ferran Torres loses the ball. Poro. And Tagliafico gets the foul, even though he hits the player. It's all the other way around. Sorry. Vintage, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? What is showing class? I don't know if he's showing his class or again, Spain's finishing is awful. Awful. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu would have said all of them that he's safe today. Sorry. I mean, that's not class. But we must respect Argentina. They're playing 3 finals. No, for us 4 World Cups. No, we don't. I don't have to. You if you want to, um, they've not won it fairly squarely last time around. They're not winning it today if they win it fairly squarely. So no. Right? Do you think, Utsav, that Argentina deserves to be in this final? Right? That would be my simple question to you tonight. Do they deserve, with what you've seen, what have you all seen through this tournament? Starting in the first match where Messi should have been sent off. Against Curacao, against Egypt, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres still with the ball. Lamine Yamal. Can't keep the ball. Spain loses today, football will lose today. Yeah. Zurabar, very right. Pedri, Nico Williams. But it's offside. No, play goes on. Argentina with the ball. McAllister. McAllister loses it to Pedri. Nico Williams. Can't put it in. What a ball from Pedri. And that's a brilliant save from Martinez. But again, Nico Williams doesn't put it to the side. It gives the goal. All of these attempts give the goalkeeper a chance to get to it. Canifico, Otamendi. Martinez was Spain literally. Yeah. Zoravar. Egypt match was just robbery. Yeah. It has been throughout the tournament, sadly. Yeah, Nico Williams, it's a header, but it's not powerful and placed. If he gets the head properly onto the ball, Martinez will not save it. But again, Spain are getting chances. They just need to continue with their game. That's a foul. Incredible. 16 attempts to 0. 16 to 0. It's an incredible piece of stat. 11 on target from Spain. Lamine, Poro, Pedri. Argentina somehow trying to survive. They can't get the ball cleared. 2014 is the only finals that made sense. Luckily, Götze did us a huge favor. Yeah, he did. He made a massive favor. Nico Williams, Pedri, Rodri, Pedri, Kubasi, Lamine Yamal, back to Pedro Porro, Kubasi, Rodri looking for Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries to get past the man, doesn't get past the man. Laporte. Oh, Laporte loses the ball, but Simeone trying to initiate a counter-attack. Scaloni's only hope is to get to penalties. It looks like. Rodri. And goal not given. Go. No, 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 no. Goal not given. Goal not given. Amy Martinez on the ground. And the referee is having a word. Let's see that again. Ball comes into the middle. I don't know what Otamendi is doing against Merino. That is Merino with no foul here, no foul there. Amy Martinez can't save it. And Nico Williams just pushing the ball in. I think it's a legit goal. I think it's a legit goal. I've just listened, put on the sound of the German television where Thorsten Kienhöfer, as a former ref, is saying that it wasn't a foul on the keeper. It's not a foul on Otamendi. And therefore, the goal should stand. So very interested to see what happens there. It's I don't know what I want to do, because at the moment, to me, the goal stands. Yeah, in Germany, they're saying it's a goal. It should stand. It shows you don't need six at the back to defend the lead, says Joseph. That Argentina doesn't have a proper strikes and he got left. But that's also true. Why didn't you think it's different? Argentinians and Messi so much this from his nationwide to Bengal Kara? No idea. Argentina and Brazil, right? It's a valid call in my opinion. I was also questioning. Yeah, this will if this is not given, this is not given. Oh. Rodri coming off, Laporte coming off, Eric Garcia and Martin Zupamendi coming on. Interesting. Will they rig it this way? It'll interesting to see what happens. At the moment, goal not given. Goal not given. Wow. Goal not given. Nico Williams loses the ball to Molina. But Argentina lose the ball. Merino. Lamine Yamal. Goal not given. The Argentina Messi and they're successful. No other reason. If Argentina would have scored this way, no question of this goal doesn't sound least strict Argentina game. Yeah. Cleared by Argentina. Kubasi, and that's a foul from Messi. And he shoots the ball away. That should be a yellow card for Lionel Messi. And he's not going to get it. Yeah, of course. Would have stood. Let's see. Poro, Pedri, Cucurella, Nico Williams, Martin Supamendi, Pedri, Pedro Poro. Pedro Poro with the cross. Nico Williams wants to head it in, but cleared by Medina. Eric Garcia, Pedri. Pedri to Supamendi. Kubasi. Kubasi out to Lamine Yamal. Pedro Poro. Left to Lamine Yamal. Can't turn it in. Why no goal? Aman, my logic would be if there was a touch on Otamendi from Merino, maybe. But again, to me, that was too soft. Senesi, the man from Bournemouth, set to come on. Marco Senesi. And Julian Alvarez going on. So the only striker, the only real nominal striker going off and another defender coming on. Shield, which shields him from yellow cards. Shields him from yellow and from reds. So, yeah. Chance for Argentina for once to clear their lines. Emi Martinez, 101 minutes already on the clock. Pedri wins the ball, plays it across. Spain played out to Poro, Lamine, back Poro, Zubamendi, Pedri, Nico Williams, and that's Mikel Merino, and the header goes wide. Good cross from Nico Williams, but Merino can't keep it on target. Spain are so close to their goal. Ball back with Spain. Zupamendi, Pedri, Eric Garcia. With this substitution, Messi is now the only attack option for Argentina. Yes, it is. So if you were talking about a 7-0, a 7-3 from Khalid Jamil, it's now a 9-1 for Argentina. So, yeah. Nico Williams wants to shoot. Shot blocked by Paredes. Chance to counter. Lionel Messi tries to get past Kubasi. Looking Simeone. Oh. And foul not given for anybody. Simeone wants a foul. Not given. Ball out to Lamine Yamal. Keeps it in. Handball given. Oh. And the Argentinians are thugs. Sorry. Argentinian are a complete disgrace. Yeah, they wanted just 2 penalties. Yeah. Simeone just wants the foul. Just stops the movement. Cucurella is not even watching and he's already going down. Good. In this instance, good refereeing. Yeah, look at them. Yeah, they're cheats. Sorry. And Tagliafico, what he does to Lamine Yamal, also non-acceptable. It's just a joke. Right? With the behavior, you should ban Argentina from the next World Cup. Oh, sorry, they're co-hosting, right? You can't ban them. It's a joke. Scaloni with a yellow card. So all the yellow cards that Argentina was missing in this World Cup, they're now getting today. Trying to attack for once. 3 minutes added in the first half itself. Paredes, ball lost. Nico Williams, foul, not given. Paredes. Medina goes back to Emi Martinez, who goes long. Zupamendi. Pedri to Ferran Torres. And that's not a foul. That's too soft. Zupamendi chips it forward, headed out by Medina. Chance maybe for Argentina to play for once. Paredes loses the ball again. Spain win it. Pedri. Pedri, too long on the ball. Messi wins it. Messi keeps it. Messi plays it out. Pedro Porro clears. Love you. Yeah. Medina. And again, I thought there was a 5-second rule or 8-second rule. None of those apply. Just drink water for 2 hours. I'm fine with it. It's always a joy to see the ball control distribution on the pitch. Ferran Torres and Tagliafico. Oh, Ferran with a nice push, but Tagliafico also takes it on him. And you could see the aggression growing in the Spaniards. This is so close to a real street fight in a FIFA World Cup final. Insane to think. Pedro Porro. And Amin can't keep it in. And ball kicked away. Tagliafico. Merino. Oh, Paredes. That's another. Is off. Another yellow card. My friend. What are you doing, Vintage? What are you doing? I think Paredes could have been sent off twice for now. Thrice for now. And it's half time. Merino and Nico Williams, the two players who've brought in certain level of quality for Spain. But somehow Spain need to score everything to easily win this time. But it's still only goalless. Who's more fault? Spain missing or not scoring is 10 or Argentina being 0? Ogni. Good question. The football. I think even that was better. I mean, if anyone says anything about Khalid Jamil and his tactics, just show this match and praise Khalid as the Indian national team coach. Because this is, I don't know, if Argentina win, will this go down as the disgrace of New York? I think it will, no? I think it will, no? What's And it's it's no longer fun, right? I mean, Roshan was earlier talking about the hate that the Argentinians get, and as a country, as people, and this team has brought it on them, right? Um, so yeah, we've got, what do the stats say? We've got 105 minutes plus X, right? Argentina with zero shots, zero attempts, and Spain have so many. Tagliafico, next one struggling, and so post on next in the forefront one national coach of India. No, whatever. With this, you know, I rather not play. I rather, I'll put anyone on, but this is not football. Sorry, this is. I mean, Argentina clear their lines. Spain playing from right to left. Argentina left to right with the last 15 minutes of this game. Do we have a 2014 moment? Who's going to be the Mario Götze of this final and give the win to Spain? Lamine Yamal, Lamine Yamal, Pedro Porro, Nico Williams, shot attempt, and that's the goal for Spain! Ferran Torres with the goal for Spain in the 106th minute. Spain lead against Argentina. Finally, Spain have scored, and this goal will have to stand. Even Ateta had better tactics. Yes, it's the goal. Ferran Torres puts Spain finally ahead in this World Cup final. Goal for Spain. Goal cancelled due to tackle from Ferran against Tagliafico earlier. 10 minutes ago. Roshan, brilliant. Brilliant, Roshan. Brilliant. Argentine fans, face worth watching now, yeah? So happy it's Torres, abused after first minute against Capo Verde, abused for Barca fans entire season. Thank you, Ferran. Yeah. Let's see now what happens. Does Argentina change tactics and suddenly starts playing football? They have to now. Emil Laporte can have a sigh of relief. Yeah, but Emil Laporte has been off, right? But Ferran Torres with the goal. And now Argentina, without a chance, in 100 and nearly 8 minutes, will have to dig deep to try and win this, or at least draw to get into the penalty shootout. Ball into the danger area, easily connected by Unai Simon. Will not count as a chance. Spain have to be smart. Indians run. "20 attempts, 12 on target. Argentina 0 in 108 plus minutes." I've seen a lot in football. We've seen haram ball. We've seen I don't know whatever. But if haram ball was yesterday, Scaloni ball is today, trying to win a World Cup final without actually trying to attack. New tactics. Oh, Spain lose the ball in the build-up. Shot blocked. Ferran Torres. Spain double winning the European another World Cup. Yeah, could be Hitesh. They did that in 2008 and 2010. Sorry, 2010 and 2012. Sorry, 2008. They won the Euros and then won the World Cup. Yes, sorry, yeah, same thing. Um, France did it the other way around, 98, winning the World Cup in 2000, the Euros. Shot blocked. Argentina now have to attack. Messi, Poro, Messi, Medina blocked. Tagliafico, Medina, Otamendi. Ball with Unai Simon. I guess first time Spanish women's and men's team winning World Cup similar cycle. Yes. That was a good shot from Ferran Torres. Jesus Navas, I think, had it in his blood. Look I think, yeah, he's still very, very young. I mean, Yamal only 19, turned 19 a few days ago. And now Spain, Kubasi, Pedro Porro, Yamal, Merino. That's a foul. Now, Alexis McAllister. Yellow card. Okay, in the 111th minute. Merino. Zupamendi, Merino. Oh, runs into the man. But gets the Kubasi, Merino, Poro, Lamin, Pedri, Ferran Torres, Eric Garcia, Cucurella, Pedri, Nico Williams. Back to Pedri. Oh, that's nice little turn. Zupamendi. Yes, Ferran Torres played for Man City. Zupamendi. Out to Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Plays it to Nico Williams on the wing. Nico Williams being pushed, shoved by Zenesi. It doesn't get it as far, but foul given or offside. Okay. Emi Martinez. Yeah, the offside was 20 meters behind, but hey, who cares? Yeah, look at the Spanish bench. They'd like to put that free kick 20 meters, at least 10 meters back. Emi Martinez. Headed out. Spain with the ball. Ball through Ferran Torres on his own. Ferran Torres, does he make it two? Ferran Torres makes it 2-0 for Spain. And that should be the World Cup. No, it's offside. Is it offside? Let's see that. Looks like he was offside. Otherwise, it would have been a great finish. Play directly continues. 113 plus minutes. Argentina now want to try and create something. Medina, ball forward. Spain clear. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. And that's given as a foul. In doubt for Argentina. Free kick, Argentina. Cleared by Spain. All the way back to Emi Martinez. Paredes. Tagliafico. Looking. Sorry. 115 minutes on the clock. Is Ferran Torres going to be Spain's Mario Götze? Götze with the winner against Argentina in 2014. Emi Martinez with the long ball. Spain clear. Nico Williams wins it. Nico Williams using his pace. Nico Williams. Nico Williams in the box needs to. What does he do? Just needs to pass it to Ferran Torres and it's finished. Shoots at his own foot. Argentina still alive. But still the stats leaving 0 chances for Argentina in 116 minutes of a World Cup final. Of the Ola Torres and Spain, the first World Cup. Can Spain repeat? 16 years. Roshan, 16, not 18. Argentina with the ball. Maybe the first attempt on goal. No, blocked. Oh, that's a knockout. Merino. A Messi shot. Merino. Oh, that's a knockout blow. And of course, he'll take his time. And I think Yamal telling Nico Williams, my friend, you should have just passed the ball. Otamendi asking for quick treatment. But I think Merino. Now they're still showing. Let's see that. So how? Okay, he can score with his head. Sorry. Okay, I looked at the arm. He's just a little bit. Full hit in the face. Yeah, it was a full hit in the face. Merino will have to go off. De La Fuente, after winning the Euros 2 years back, does he win the World Cup? We're just minutes away. Minutes from Spain potentially winning their second World Cup title. And after this match, it would be more than just deserving. The referee himself is bringing the ball. No. No, he never. Roshan was always part of the Spanish system. Maybe World Cup match he could be Zoravar. Argentina with the ball, 118 plus minutes, blocked by Lamine Yamal. Throw in Argentina. They have to play it all the way back to their keeper. Emi Martinez goes long. Argentina with the ball. Messi. Messi at bad touch. Ball out of danger. Oh, Nico Williams. That's given as a foul. Molina to Messi. No, to me that pass was played. For me, Messi touched the ball, my friend. It's just ridiculous. Messi with the ball. Plays it to... Oh, and that's the first chance for Argentina. Marco Senesi, I think. Yeah, Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao. Or was it one of the Spaniards? It's a corner. Lionel Messi. That was very close, Roshan. 120 minutes up. Players down. Merino, I think, doesn't even know where he is. Looks Messi with the corner. 5 minutes added. And another corner. Argentina just trying to somehow get back into this game and get Messi. Takes it short. Referee stops play in the middle again. There is pushing and shoving going on in the middle. Tagliafico. That's a foul from the defender. Messi. And ball over. That's a chance. Argentina with chances. The 121st minute. Ball over. Simeone. Giuliano Simeone. Spain now with the ball. Need to have the ball. Need to control the ball. Pedro Porro. Chipping it forward. Cleared by Argentina. All the way back to Emi Martinez. Long ball forward. Someone goes down. Otamendi comes up again. No, it's 5 minutes and we've only played 2 minutes. So Ravar, again, 5 minutes is a lot. I would have said three. 3 would have been okay. Messi. Lionel Messi. Argentina with the ball. McAllister. Spain at the moment, too defensive. Are not taking charge of the ball. Oh, and that's a foul from Argentina. Simeone with that shot attempt. But that was way over. Three minutes through. Spain are 2 minutes away from lifting their second FIFA World Cup trophy. Argentina clear their lines. And it's chaotic football. It's uncontrolled. That's given as a foul. 123 and a half minutes on the clock. Messi with a chip forward on Unai Simon. Easily connects and does the dive. The Spanish fans are celebrating. Ball out to Nico Williams. Nico Williams plays it to Cucurella. Eric Garcia across to Pedro Porro. Ball across to Cucurella. Ball to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres against one, against two. Ball stays with Spain. No, it doesn't. Foul given for Argentina. That was... And should focus. Okay, the one over... matchup, I would have... Because, no. Hitesh, I think Pedro Porro is going as good, yeah. Last chance. Last chance for Argentina. Emi Martinez with a long ball to try and keep them in the game. Into the box. Headed out by Spain. Ferran Torres. And Spain are FIFA World Cup 2026 champions. Spain are champions. And I can hear so many loud shouts outside from the Spaniards. This is going to be a great party in Remscheid tonight. And congratulations, Spain. You more than deserve this. And all the injustice to football which was being done to push Argentina into the final was stopped tonight. They tried very hard, but football won. Sorry, let me just put out a tweet. Yeah, some heated arguments happening between former teammates. And who would have thought that Ferran Torres would be the man to win it for Spain? Crazy. Crazy to think, but yeah, what to say? Totally deserved this innovation. The winner. Yeah. What a terrible final. Thank you for saving football. Humbling was necessary. 4 stars are with us. Yes, we have still 4 stars, and there are only two, three. Too bad it goes with this a lot. Akash, what to say? What to say? They tried everything. The dark arts tried everything, but in the end, Spain won it and deservingly won it. Right? If anyone questions this World Cup win, sorry, he or she doesn't understand football. Argentina were not present today. Lionel Messi was not present today. Physically, they were, but they were not present on the field. And Argentina should have never reached this World Cup final because this was the worst team to ever reach a World Cup final. Spain exposed that Argentina was an imposter. Yeah, 100%. And again, should have lost against Cape Verde, should have lost against Egypt. Yeah, what to say? Ronaldo fans will sleep peacefully today. Yeah, so now Messi. It wasn't about Messi. It was about Argentina. Forget, um, it was not about Lionel Messi, in my opinion. Yes, he's been saved. I think with 2, 3 actions he did in the match, could have been sent off. And Spain were, yeah, and at least free football, free football. Um, Football is saved, Utsav says. But yeah, so therefore that's what else to say. So therefore, from my side, um, I can only say um, that yeah, what to say. I did everything for Argentina. Yeah, establishment. I don't know if it was the establishment. I don't know who is this group of people who've tried or did try whatever. But again, yeah. So Ronaldo was Messi. It's about fair play. Yeah, yeah. Ronaldo was also favored. So this is, don't forget this. This conversation of these Ronaldo fans is another problem. Cristiano Ronaldo should have not played the first two matches. He was allowed by FIFA to play. So let's not get into that. And Portugal was favored against Croatia. Let's not get into that conversation. The superstars have been favored. There have been teams who've been wronged. You know? Yeah, yeah. That's it's disgrace. 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 They do not deserve to be where they are. They do not deserve to be champions of 2022. They robbed it from Germany also in 1986. Anyway, let's not get into that. Germany was, yeah. I'm happy for Egypt. No, I'm not happy for Egypt, Akash. Egypt could have been further in the tournament, right? So for me, who all have been robbed? Capo Verde, right? Egypt, Switzerland, England have themselves to blame. But um, but yeah, this is the World Cup final. This is the end result, and deservingly, Spain are champions, right? Ronaldo and Yusuf favors should be questioned. 100%. Hey, Bayern Munich was robbed four, 5 times in the last few years, and always against Real Madrid, weirdly. Indian should be kicked out in the first 20 minutes. Akash, not only him, Paredes directly after he came on. And it's not, these decisions are not made, no? So therefore, and to me, how poor Argentina were tonight. Just to speak about that, how poor Argentina were tonight, just speaks for me that this team got to the level, you know. Question is one from uh, let's not go about how often Germany was robbed in the last I don't know how many years, right? Or German clubs. So therefore, let's not get into that conversation. But for me, tonight, the better team, football won, and yeah, I think we can all live with this. And with that, slowly, in nearly 3.5 hours, I slowly want to come to an end of this live watch along. Thank you for joining me in tonight, late night, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, and that is something. And Argentina couldn't get a single shot on target. Yes. And wow, if you see the Spaniards in the stands, be it footballers, be it other celebrities, we can sleep well. And yes, yes. And if we the celebrations, lovely to see. And once more, Vamos España, Viva España, congratulations, Spain. And with that, I'll come to an end of this watch along. We'll speak later in the day, Indian football and more. We'll speak about the World Cup final and other things, surely. And I get that you were disappointed, Akash, me as well. But I'll catch you later. Spain saved us, saved football. Thanks and good night.